Yo guys, I am almost ready. I'm just fiddling around with headphones actually, and I actually like the other ones. I don't like this one. So basically I can hear myself because it's telling me what you guys can hear, but I don't like hearing myself with headphones that are tight on my head, it seems. Which resulted in me fiddling with the audio in Persona, which resulted in 45 minutes of the audio being completely muted, even though I could hear everything normal. So I'm thinking I need to switch Persona with the headphones. I don't know. The one I do like at the moment for full headphone coverage while commentating is these old Sennheiser ones I have, but they're quite low. It must be like 20 mm's or something, NM's or MM's or M&M's, whatever they're called. So let me switch that to that. Give me a second. I'm still opening up chat windows as well. Joy, give me a moment. Alright, let's see how we get on with these. Yeah. Alright, that's better. So I can totally do that. I don't even need to take it half off my ear or anything. Right, chat windows, that's what we're on, right? Chat windows, yeah. Right, that one on YouTube, we need second YouTube one up, and then we check everything's working. 60 frames per second, yes. 50% CPU utilization, that's okay. Let's get that second one open. Yep. I'm not sure if YouNow's working, which sucks, but happens. Green health, green light, good. And what else? Pop out the chat would be, yeah, that one. Twitch chat, pop that out. That's good. Close that, minimize that. Close that, move that. Resize stuff. Oh, right there. You hear audio leakage on the desktop computer. And to pop this chat out, not hear it. Right there. About. I don't know why I can hear clicks and stuff, but that's like, I couldn't hear that with the other headset right there. That's strange. Oh right, maybe it's when I'm talking. Okay, that's cool. That's normal. I know. Let's see how these headphones do, because I seem to always have a habit of taking off an ear. I don't know, man. Maybe there's no solution for me. It might be no helping me. Here's the other chat window, the main chat window. It's gone. Yeah. That's great. Let's wait for that to load now. Alright, anyway. aside from that, I don't know what that happened with that. It was open, so I don't know if it crashed or what. The restream chat. Anyway, so let's see what we can do here. Let's get this moving. I'm planning to just go for about an hour and a half, 2 hours or so. Even though the England game is kind of in sequential. What? You know what I mean? It's not the most important career for anyway. But it might be intriguing still. That's the plan. Anyway, let's switch up here. We've looked at this screen and heard this awesome music enough as it is. Am I loaded up here? No, I'm not. Wait there. Wait there. I've got to load this back up. Do we restart or... Let's return to town a minute. That'll work. Okay. Thing's taking forever to load. Right. Yeah, we're good to go. Kinda. There we go. Alright. Let's continue. We're in the first mission. We need to complete that and then see if we can get an S rank going. Thereafter, if we don't get the first time around, and if we've got time in this episode, then we'll also do the separate optional stuff.
We don't know Miller's exact location, so you'll need to do a little intel gathering first. Take a look around Vialo Village.
Alright, so we marked that already, so we're going that way. And before we did that, I had a little run around here, and he says this. Oh. Why isn't he saying it now, damn it? Damn you, game.
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base.
Not that. It says...
Why don't you do a little more practice in those ruins? Shooting, taking cover, climbing obstacles. See to it that 9-year gap doesn't slow you down.
Get your shit together, Revolver. I meant to say that earlier. On cue. Work with me here. Work with me. Not against. But anyway, we started by going up here. Having a look around, as you do. I think we found stuff. So if we just go into our iDroid, aka Android thingy-majig here. You see there's a whole bunch of question mark stuff. The main thing is to extract Kaz. We have to find his whereabouts first. But if we go on walkies, we discovered there was this here.
Even the sheerest cliffs are climbable if there are cracks you can use as handholds. You might even find some unexpected routes that way. Keep an eye out for cracks on your travels.
Indeedy. Grab that.
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
That's what we like to hear. Wait there, have I popped this open already? Yes, I can close that. Let me close that one as well. Oh, jeez, I almost dropped off. Not good. And that should be one of our... Yeah, see that? Secure the rough diamonds hidden in Spugmay Keep. And I think more of those will be revealed as we complete the mission itself. Then we can be like, ah, we need to do this, ah, we need to do that. And so on and so forth. I'm not sure how you get those things at the top there on that pillar, but we'll figure it out. I don't want to waste too much time. Alright, let's go. Oh, wait there. So we can do this for stealth, which is pretty cool. I think I remember this being shown in E3. It was pretty dope. Hey Jack, what's up, buddy? It goes okay so far. Just trying to fiddle around and catch up and get things precise. Get my buttons right would be good as well. Might as well grab a few of these plants.
Wormwood, also known as absinthium. That's used to make your phantom cigars.
It's a fun game actually, yeah, it's a lot of fun. Can be a little challenging. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. So yeah, the general flow of it anyway. I think I can said it in this session, but the general flow of this game is I've got to get the right. You gotta get the buttons right, which helps. I'm trying to run and I'm pressing. That's just making us do the hide thing. What's our run? Triangle's off. Is it just a stick down? No. Right there. Not that. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. Ah! Square! Here we go. So general flow of this game is complete the missions, one task. Secondary thing is to get all the side stuff done in the mission. And then the third thing is to also force Cat could be the second thing as well. Get the S rank.
Enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
So generally speaking, the flow of it will be that you will potentially, or you should be prepared to play missions three or more times over. Sometimes you might get lucky, either with knowledge or good play, to do all the things in one go. But it's pretty unlikely. S rank is going to be based on your speed, how much handicaps you impose on yourself in terms of not using things that make things easier for you.
Can you see the village from there? Use the binoculars to recon the place.
Extraction arrived at the base.
Alright, cool. The extractions are things that you pick up in the open world will go to the mother base when you hit a save, basically. We've hit a save area, which means if we hit checkpoint, we load here, basically. Checkpoints will cost towards our S rank though. So that's something worth bearing in mind.
Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
And we're still kind of in tutorial stage, so he's gonna chat a lot. Which is fine, because it's, you know, starting. It's meant to be your first rodeo. So I'll explain things for you. But, yeah. So you generally, our goal will be to get the mission complete, and then go for S rank after that. And then
parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
And then go for the optionary. Optionary? Is that a word? Optional stuff. Should be generally our path, so we'll be looking to do 2 to 3 times on a mission, hopefully get it nailed. Oh, also getting the S rank will allow you to unlock more stuff, basically. Give you more cash, which will in turn allow you to take on tougher missions more easily, because you'll have more options. So, you know, there's a carrot for doing it. It's not just ego. There's a reason for doing good, which is it's all. Here it is, science up. Which is doing good. Gives us more options to tackle the harder things better. I think generally speaking, you can get through the whole game without doing S ranks, obviously. You know, A ranks are fine as well. But I think it's quite fun to see if you can perfect or near near perfect a mission and get them endorphins going. S rank generally again will be like speed and not using too many handicaps, like the slow stun thingy. And the polar bear's in the house. What's up, buddy? I'm gonna continue all my let's play. Oh shit! I gotta remember it's daytime and I'm a bit not as sharp just yet. I'll be continuing our journey. So,
find some place to drop them out of sight.
Who's talking when I'm talking? Tranquilizer rounds will take a longer effect depending on where you hit the target. Perform a headshot to put the target to sleep immediately. However, if hitting the target's head is proven difficult, the effect can be quickened by hitting them elsewhere multiple times. We've got a limited amount of bullets, so we don't want to be doing it multiple times. We want to be just getting it done one time. Can I throw this kind of bin? There we go. Right there. There we go. Enjoy your sleep, sir. Yeah, so what was I saying? Oh.
Looks big enough to hide somebody. You could stash a downed enemy in there, or hide in it yourself. Just don't stand too close to me afterward.
We just did that, bro. As I was saying, yeah, Jordan, yeah, I'll be doing all of them. Little origins and all that. So I've got to rotate games around. Variety streaming means rotation of games. Otherwise, Integer can get potentially bored and then give bad performances, which no one wants. No one wants that shit. Although I know that obviously there's certain things that people prefer more than others. So I don't know. Maybe things will change. Near a car, but I can't see it. There's a dude over there we haven't marked. There we go. Alright, stealth mode. Let me see this. Sets you are least noticeable to the enemy. It's known in stealth mode. In stealth mode, go prone, stay still, and press the action button. If you are spotted about to be spotted and wish to avoid combat, move away from the enemy and use obstacles while in cover. While you re-enter stealth mode. Pretty self-explanatory. When though? I don't know when though. I don't know when I'll be doing it.
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
Oh shit. Are we reloaded? Now we've got a kind of deeper prone, which you don't have in Ground Zeroes. Let's see if we can. We got it kind of warmed up, so I expect we're going to end up using checkpoints in this run, which is fine. Not necessarily S rank one. We're just going to try and. Oh jeez. Just going to try and get it done, and then go S rank afterwards if we can. Not getting the red crosshair, which means it's not going to hit. Oh my gosh, that was quick. Alright, no. Let's use the checkpoint, but let's not use the reflex. That's the word I'm looking for, reflex. Daytime, jeez, their vision is serious in daytime. Like, really freaking good serious. So that loses us some points already.
Keep all
Gosh, I
your
forgot
enemy
about it, it
sensors
sets
in
us back
mind.
as well.
When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly.
Let's inject some speed.
If you stand up and run around, you'll make it easier for them to spot you.
Injecting this kind of speed could cause problems though. Might be more mistakes. I think the data's going to be in this building, probably. Gosh, he's seeing me from miles away, this guy. Jeez. Man. There's a dude that's not been marked.
That's marking. Focus on the thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map.
Alright. Well, I need to explain that. Yeah, it's too far away.
Если бы нас было в 2 раза больше, мы бы могли ударить одновременно. Там могло бы получиться. В 2 раза больше людей, значит 2 раза больше потерянных в следующей атаке припасов. Простудился?
And that's a car beeping. Where is this guy facing? This way. Not this way. You're too far. Oh, hello. I'll take that.
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
We already picked up one of those, dude. Looking like it's our first diamond. Do we risk climbing through here? Right. Okay, we're good. For the moment. Oh, this door's locked. Shit. And that was loud. But no one heard it, thankfully. Alright, this is okay. Should be able to get a shot on this dude quietly.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
Oh shit, there's a dude here already. Oh, weird. Dude. This guy we haven't marked over there. There he is. And he's got a vehicle along. Hoping I can take this guy down as he checks us out. Assuming he does. I don't even know if he sees the body. Alright. Let's hope he doesn't call it in right away. I think he's just something he's taking a sleep. Go on. Go on. That guy in the van's going. Looks like. Alright, so far so good. Where are we gonna put these dudes though? Oh shit, that's not a good place. It's also worth knowing and noting that if we take too long as well, they'll also change shifts, which means people will take different routes and see different things that they might not see normally. And it seems like we're hitting mid-day. It's getting kind of late, maybe. I don't know. That sun's going down, so we're gonna kind of get a move on here. This ain't good. Let's see, 6 o'clock. That's bullshit. Why is it so freaking late? That's gonna cause problems. I think it's just this building we want. I don't know if someone here or not.
Parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
Because hence that's what he said, so I'm figuring. It's the building we want. Some materials.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
Well, idea.
Sun's down already.
Shit.
It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
Alright. So I'm thinking we try to not use the... That going to be a broken window sound or...
Is that?
That was loud, so it was. Something to grab it. Let's see.
So you picked up an intel file. Now we know where Miller is. I'm marking it on your iDroid.
Alright.
What has been updated?
We need to get for. Damn it. That's one funky turn he did there. There's a whole set over there. Targets over here.
Marker placed.
The oops. Try and move this dude a little bit better. Again, this is the completion run, so to speak, as opposed to the do everything optional or S rank run and such. Get warmed up back into things as well. Generally the best way to go about things. These guys freak out. Let's see. Seems to get an open space.
Planning to walk the whole wilderness on
Oh, we're
foot?
gonna get our horse, dude.
Use your horse.
Okay, I was gonna do that, jeez. Give me a chance. Just wanted to get cleared first. Alright. The horse. Come. Right there. Oh, right. I'll press right trigger to select. Okay. Not right trigger, right stick, I mean. Let's go. Ouch. Run button, there we go. Now it's a case of remembering what the best path is to go there without aggro.
Boss, taking the scenic route? That's not the way to one day. Check its location on your iDroid.
Duly noted, sir. Watch out for trolls.
Anytime you need advice, just give me a call.
It's a bit tight. Jeez. Oh, wait there. No, oh no, the other way. There's some two units and two levels.
Post. Watch yourself.
There. Right. Cross here safely. So now, when we go for S rank, we would go just straight here instead of trying to find the intel, which will save us time, if that makes sense. That's the general nature of things.
aged one day. They've got Miller locked up in that town. Check your eyes, Roy, for his location. I hope to hell he's all right. He's not your average client.
Indeed. Is that A still down? Is it removed? Cool. Let's get some intel if we can. Emphasis on if, Mr. Guy there. Here we go. One dude there and there. Over there.
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change.
That's the truck driver there,
fast.
I think.
Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
I think there's more than that, otherwise that's short-staffed, right? Here we go. This area can be particularly tricky. We've got the Shroud of Night, that might help, as people shout outside the window. Shut up! Alright, let's move in. A little closer. Let's try not to die. Oh. Nah, we'll get you next time if we can't get you now. Just gonna get a little closer in, so let's go around. I played this game before, but I never got into it like I did the stuff. The story is very weird. Yeah, story is always weird with a Kojima game. There we go. Let's see how we get on here. We already used a checkpoint, so that's gone as far as bonus points are concerned. But we haven't used a reflex, so let's try, you know. Oh, you never got into the stealth. That's it. Alright. Yeah, this is, you know, this is definitely a game for stealth. If you don't like stealth, this is not gonna be a favorite of yours. Definitely stealth leaned. Metal Gear games, well, for the most part, they always have.
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime.
Now we've got some night, a little bit more forgiving as far as being spotted is concerned. Should we put this guy to sleep as long as he's not overlooked? I'm getting from there. Jeez, need some range on this thing. Wait, I think someone's seen him. Maybe. Not sure. Who's talking? Why am I crouched? Why am I not? Why am I? What? Come on, get down. Cool. Sometimes he just gets himself up. It's quite disorientating and irritating. I hear some people talking, but I don't see them. Pick him up, please. Jeez. Man. These kids outside, man. Dude, shut up. Mum said come upstairs, apparently. Mum said, shut up. That's what she said. He's trying to record. Shut up. That's what your mum said. Said, stop shouting like a bitch. Here we go. I might joke. It doesn't make you a bitch if you shout when you're a kid outside. I'm just being irritated, is all. I think that guy's alright up there. Should move him really though. Let me see what's going on up here. We're okay, but I'm gonna move him still. Come on, pick him up, damn it. Pick him up. I'm with this dude. Ugh. Is this a bin? That's a box. Let's put the sleeping lovers together. Let them get acquainted with each other's smell. Can you tell that? Do I want to? Let me just check something. Let me just check something there. Hopefully I won't be seen, but let's see. Ah, there we go. That was something you couldn't do in ground zeros, I believe. You couldn't turn those off. There you go. Shit! I can't even see where that person is. Son of a bitch, anyway. I don't want to use both reflex and what do you call it? And checkpoint. I'll have to use one or the other. Although to be fair, this is a complete the mission run.
The principle of infiltration is hiding your entire presence.
I couldn't see where that guy was anyway.
Making any unnecessary noise. If you want to move quietly, walk slowly or crawl.
So even if I wanted to use reflex there, I had no chance because I don't know where it was. No idea.
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base.
Alright, we'll inject speed again.
It's sure to be useful sometime.
That's what you do on the fill. They're already getting frisky. Alex Gamer, hey there buddy. Over there on you now. Just saw that. What's that, man? Right, so this guy's fine to just put to sleep. What the hell? I just missed. He's gonna fall asleep, but it's gonna take him a while. As long as he's focused over there. Who was it that saw us anyway? Let's see. I heard some people chatting, I couldn't see where it was. And that was in a crouched position. Look at me. Oh, this.
Don't leave bodies out in the open.
Don't worry about that, dude. Shut up.
Drop them out of sight.
Was it this guy? Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to use reflex.
Что?
What was that dude that's running around? Shit, that guy sees me from over there. Really? I don't remember them being this sensitive. Come on, get down, dude, please. Get on the floor, thank you. Oh, he keeps... That's the one thing I don't like in this stuff. The lumps on the floor pumps you back up onto into crouch, which will get you seen. Why is that guy stunned and us thingied him? I'm gonna get seen there. We used quite a bit of bullets there. That was a little bit jammy and messy. Or messy and jammy. Depending on which way you want to look at it. It wasn't good. We'll get the bearings again on the distances and things like that. If I remember rightly as well, there's like suits that help in terms of your visibility. It's not a good place to hide the body. No. We can be a subaltern run at this point. Yeah, letting them get frisky though, building as you know, that's gonna be definite poor ranking. So no friskiness. Gotta sneak if you want the goods. This guy's gotta move as well. I will, if necessary at this point, because I forget to say that we are just doing a completion. This is a completion run, and then we'll try and get S rank afterwards. I will use the reflex if we need to. Probably leave us with like A to C rank in the end, but you know, get the thingy majiggy done first, and then go for the S's thereafter. This dude here having a smoke. I can't get the shot, it's gonna screw me. Good collision, it went through the wood there. I like it. Whoa, glitching. Alright, so hopefully these guys don't wake up. Or one of them wakes up and then that one's actually sleeping. That wasn't us. He's just actually sleeping this late. Shit. Need to move this body quick. This one's heavy. Oh jeez. Alright. It's five dwarfs. Need 2 more. And we've got a set. Alright, let's go for the target. Should be somewhere around here. Wait, there's this dude coming on us. Oh, they're still chilling. Talking about their conquests together. How they smashed this girl and all this stuff. And they didn't itch afterwards, I'm guessing. I want to be smashing in this window. I don't know. Also in this also in this one, there's like a deterioration thing as well.
That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller.
Which I noticed a suppression bar at the bottom right, bottom left of that bar. It's a suppression meter. Thank you. Siri. Yeah, they're all sleepy pretty much. They've all had a long day. Let's grab this tape. Why not? Grab these.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
Alright. Ah, here's our guy.
God. No more use for me, huh?
Kaz, it's me. I'm here to get you out.
Snake.
They do something to your eyes?
No, it's just bright as all.
That's my damn subtitles. Get them JF rays on. You get JF rays on.
took you so long?
We'll talk, but not here.
And he already did the advertising for the previous episode. JF Ray Eyewear. In case you want to buy a pair. Alright, let's get the beep out here.
You've secured the target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location on your
Can we go
iDroid.
this way though? Can we? Without getting caught.
Has been updated.
They might have changed their routines. We might have to use a reflex here.
You look well. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Am I right?
Not so heavy anymore, right? Magic words, boss.
She's missing quite a few limbs.
Waiting 9 years to hear him. Kept you waiting, huh? Come on. Say it for all time's sake.
Kept you waiting, huh? There you go. I think it's that one. And then it's this one. Let's get the hell out of here. Get out. Damn it. Oh, wait there. Wait there. Now, I happen to remember a thing.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly
I
at
remember a
LZ.
thing. I don't know if it lets me do it for this particular mission. Because I played some of this, as you know. It's not letting me do it, so I don't know if I can do it or not.
This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Is it gonna let me do it?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, it's not. Alright, maybe not. That sucks. I don't remember being able to do that. Wait a minute. Let's see what. Shit, man, that's too.
Ahab, do you read me? This is P-Quad. There's a gas covering the LZ. We can't land. Pulling back.
So I remember S-ranking this with a trick. But I don't seem to be able to do it. Not anything illegal, just
It's them.
foresight. But I suppose, just in case, people should see how it actually goes down when you don't have the knowledge. Oh, shit.
Boss, watch out. It's the skulls. Don't let them find us.
Boss, whatever that mist is, it's all around you. We can't see through it. I'm changing the RV so it's outside the mist. Get over there. The chopper will be waiting.
I think the trick might have been actually to spell something else. So it was,
Watch it any further and you'll leave the mission area.
shit. We may just run through them. I think I've already done it wrong. Already. So we're gonna have to... Is this gonna eat up too much time? I can't remember. Let's just try and run for it. Maybe. You can use like magazines and try and distract them and that stuff, but the effectiveness of it isn't fantastic. I'll try to.
That's Miller. You can't just leave him there.
Damn skulls! Yeah, snake! Snake! Oh boy, that was way more higher pitched than I intended. I apologize. apologize
That's tarragon.
on my
half a
behalf to your
medicinal
ears.
plant. It
This
contains
isn't
trace
take too long.
amounts
This is
of
not the way to do it.
benzodiazepine derivative. That's the active ingredient in pentazimine.
Yeah, lovely. Skulls, just turn the hell around, please. It's not the way to do it. We're just gonna have to run now. It's taking up too much time. So I happen to remember that one of these side things is to not be seen by these guys, but it's bloody hard to do it this way. So we're just gonna run like bitches. And then we'll do it properly on the next one. Press the wrong button. Speed up the horse. Yeah, that's not the right button. Shit! Wrong button. It's taking is not good as well. Look at the speed of these scumbags. This is like totally not the way to do. Not the way to get the S rank. But this is good for the completion side of things. Damn it! Shit, wait there. Watch out for those dudes. On the next run, I'll show you guys how to do this clean
The mist is cleared.
from memory,
Looks like they're
or
gone.
cleanish. So this will be like a C. This is going to be like a C or D
real
rank.
fast in the same kind of mist. Our men, survivors from 9 years ago, were wiped out in minutes.
All right.
I don't know what they want. No mistake.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Get the cargo. Alright. Go, go, go! Get out! Go! Quickly! Go ahead! Over! We getting shot at? I know we got shot there. We get shot? Yeah, I heard with that bullshit. We were getting shot there. No one saw us. Some bullshit. What? We still got S. Okay, I don't get that. That felt way too slow. That's strange. Alright, I mean, obviously I played that mission before, but still that felt too slow. I don't know what to say. Didn't expect that. I thought it was going to be an A or a B. 40 minutes. Good time. Hits taken is never good. But that's good. That all means all we have to do is the optional stuff on this one now. We got the S rank straight away. That's crazy. So I might as well say anyway, what I did by kind of accident when first playing this mission was that I can't remember what it was, but you basically see those skulls. I basically either called in the chopper somewhere else or just ran to a different place and didn't even go to that area. And then basically you don't even have to deal with them. And that's how you kind of, I think it's one of the optionals. Like, don't be seen by the skulls. And basically what you can do is you can literally just go to a different zone. But I think you can't call in a chopper on the first run or something like that. I think that's something, I think it goes along those lines. Yeah, we did do retries because that was a checkpoint, so I suppose that's why we get 0 there. We didn't do any kills, obviously. No reflex. Again, that's why I was trying not to use the reflex, even if we use the checkpoints. Usually, if you use either no reflex or no retries, that usually covers your ass. But using both of them usually causes problems. But I can't remember if there's a fixed number, like as long as you get over 100,000, it's an S rank or something like that, or if it's different for each mission. I can't remember. I'm not sure. But that's pretty good. We'll take it. We'll take that shit. We got paid as well, which is always nice. So each mission is done in a kind of, it's an episode of 24 style, like a TV series. It's pretty cool. It was pretty cool at the time anyway. Let's see our rewards then. We got, oh yeah, we got to go for the tapes, I forgot. Shit. We go for them damn tapes. We got a old mother base emblem. What's that? And Specular's in the house as well. What's up, buddy?
We're headed for the Seychelles.
Watch some video.
That's where our new home is now. Hey. That was some operation we had, huh? 9 years ago. Carving out our own world. Making our own future. And they took it away. I'm gonna rebuild it. Make a new place. Together. That we can call home. Yeah, we were dogs, all right. Slinking around, out of Cypher's sight. Digging up whatever kind of dirty money we could find. You name it. We did it. You see this? Diamond Dogs. Our new home. A phantom of our former selves. Triumph. Death. We weren't allowed either. Yeah. I remember it all.
Yes, Becca. Well, I'll inquire about this in a second. I think there's going to be more video though. I don't want to talk of the dialogue because, you know, that's bad.
Played us like a damn fiddle!
Help me, Snake. Chico.
It all ends soon, exactly as I planned.
Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
Snake. Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost, the comrades I've lost, won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations, even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power. understand. Cypher just keeps growing. Swallowing everything in its path. Getting bigger and bigger. Who knows how big now? Boss. I'm gonna make him give back our past. Take back everything that we've lost. And I won't rest until we do.
Approaching Mother Base.
Our new Mother Base. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll make it bigger. Better than before.
Gosh. What should I do?
Boss?
Tell me. Tell me like you used to.
Episode 2, Diamond Dogs. I was gonna say Specker. Oh yeah, that's just dialogue and video on this point, so I won't be able to verbally talk about any text until they're finished. It's dialogue, you know. They're almost done though. They're almost done.
Things have changed, boss. We pull in money, recruits, just to combat Cypher. Rubbing our noses in bloody battlefield dirt. All for revenge. The world calls for wet work, and we answer. No greater good. No just cause.
Cause?
Cypher sent us to hell. But we're going even deeper.
I know. I'm already a demon. Heaven's not my kind of place anyway.
Dogs of war for 9 whole years. That ends today. Now you're not sleeping, and we're not junkyard hounds. We're diamond dogs.
Let them talk.
We can crush Cypher, boss. And you can build the army that can do it.
Just one thing, Kaz. This isn't about the past. We're fighting for the future.
Alright, I think we're safe. There we go. Alright.
Boss, there's something I want to talk about. It concerns the running of Mother Base. Come meet me.
Put this back on. Right there. All chats. There we go. Alright, good. And down the street, this guy was talking shit to my bro, and he started talking shit about my mum. I flipped out on him. Oh boy. Oh boy. Just ignored him, man. Should have ignored him, dude.
Come meet with me.
Just a troll. Doesn't know your mum, right? No. I don't know, man. I hope you didn't get yourself arrested on that. Good.
Boss! That's enough. This isn't the time.
He hit you first.
Thank you, boss.
You're welcome. Alright. Who wants to get beat up? Maybe this guy wants some. I can tell.
This isn't the time. That's enough.
This is called intensive training, in case you're wondering.
Thanks for that, boss.
You're welcome. So he hit your brother, you're saying? Hit your brother. Alright, that's what he's saying.
Boss!
The mother base. This is where all the magic happens. Verbally speaking.
You came. This base belongs to you now. Make Diamond Dogs the force it deserves to be. Like any organization, we need good people. And we need to make good use of their talents. Miller asked me to lay that.
Where's the damn subtitles? Ah. Right. There we go.
That out for you. To start bringing people in, use this. It's a Fulton recovery device.
Yeah.
When you're in the field, use it to extract any soldiers or prisoners you want back here. And we'll see if we can't persuade them to join the ranks of Diamond Dogs. Go on. Test it out on the staff here. Anyone you want. First, put them to sleep. You have a tranquilizer gun, don't you?
Let's do this, boss.
Yeah, Speculator, how they it's like when you're training here. It's called a intensive practical training. They love it. Doing put guys to sleep.
Like a light. Now approach him and extract him.
Use the futon recovery device. Which is a blast.
Good.
Yep. Real life
Extraction
Russian
complete.
spy stuff.
You can only Fulton recover someone if they're not resistant. No dead bodies either. They don't make great recruits. The staff member you just extracted will be assigned to the team best suited to his abilities. See for yourself. Open your eye droid.
Temar, hello, back. And yes, Specula, that's how you get your troops. We don't want to be having them questioning things, you know. We have to
Select staff
get straight to the point.
from the mother
Bring them in, persuade them. All right, so staff management.
So that staff member was placed on the R&D team. The R&D team is in charge of developing all kinds of weapons and items that'll support you on missions. Take a look at the development list. Select weapons items under the development heading.
Oh shit. There we go.
That's the R&D team's development list. See the item called cardboard box? Didn't seem much use to me, but Miller was adamant that you'd want it on the list. The last word in infiltration technology, or so he said. In any case, we don't have the manpower to develop it just yet. We need more staff on the team. Go extract a few more people.
We could just order something from Amazon. That would work. But, okay.
You can also Fulton extract individuals you've knocked out. Why don't you try knocking someone out with CQC next? Show them how it's done, boss.
You don't need to ask me twice.
Try throwing someone out. Excellent, boss. Now extract it. Good. Extraction complete. One thing I should mention. The Fulton extraction won't always be successful. If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, it could end up going missing. You can determine the chance of success by approaching the person you want to extract. If you want to be sure you can get them out, best carry them to the chopper instead. All right, extract the next staff member.
Poor guys, yeah. Don't worry, they're fine. Just indoctrinated, that's all. Even though these guys are already our guys. A success rate of a Fulton recovery is affected by weather. If you wish to ensure that a subject makes it back safely, avoid conditions such as sandstorms and rain, and instead extract subjects during clear weather. You can also prevent the drop in success rate due to bad weather by raising the support unit's level. There you go. In addition to bad weather, the success of a rate Fulton extraction, soldiers or prisoners is affected by the subject's health status. So if you mash them up with lethals, that's not going to help the success rate. Be careful and do not do anything to injure them. You can also prevent this drop in success rate due to injury by increasing the medical team's level. So if we increase the stats of our various things, that will help as well. What do you have to do? Just beat them up.
I'm ready, boss. This allows you to take them all out before any of them can strike back.
Alright. Bitch. I'm going to join the weapons team or something. Beautiful. Hope we did the right thing.
Now that we have more people on the R&D team, its level has gone up. It should be able to develop the cardboard box now. Open your eyes.
We can make a cardboard box.
Select weapons items under the development heading.
Oh jeez, look at all this. Sneaking suit, tuxedo, sneaking suit, jumpsuit. Okay.
Come on, go ahead and select the red mark.
He said he was flying last time in Sky.
Select cardboard box and start development. Just be aware that development requires funds. GMP. Watch we don't end up in the red.
That's important. Yeah. Yeah, he said he was someone's teaching you to fly something you couldn't figure out to land and such. Still can't figure that bit out. Again, well done getting that Skyrim for free as well, buddy. Let's do that box. So it requires nothing at the moment. It's a freebie, apart from level 1 support not reaches development. That's good. Got ourselves a cardboard box.
Development has finished.
And it's got a desert camo pattern. Using sand or soil to blend in, making it harder for the enemy to spot you. Yeah, why not? Let's get a cardboard box in.
You can have the support unit supply you with weapons and items you've developed. Think of it as your own personal delivery service.
Supplies requested.
That costs us 600 as well. Went over his budget. Jeez. Let's see if there's anything interesting in this one. Operations, you can always supply drops of weapons, yeah. However, only request a drop of one at a time, or one load at a time. Request another supply drop before the previous drop is complete will cause the previous drop to be cancelled. Fair enough. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Time to go over budget, buddy. There we go.
And there it is. Not sure what it's good for, but Miller said you know what to do. Try it out. One last thing. The staff members you extracted were all placed on the R&D team, but that was Miller's decision. If you think they belong somewhere else, you're free to move them around. Well, that about does it. You won't make any GMP or find recruits hanging around here. Board the chopper when you're ready for a mission. Open your iDroid and select a landing zone to tell it where to pick you up. Or if you're still in the mood for knocking guys on their asses, you can stay around here a while. Give them in some practice. Just come pay me a visit.
They're all queuing up for it. Ready to get beat up. That's the kind of dedication I like from my followers. Hope you guys are taking notes. Alright, where's our carbon box? He was gonna give it to you anyway. Okay. First mod of the stream. Ah, nice. Yeah.
Boss, let's practice your CQC. Begin by grabbing.
Shh. Trying to snake. Being conspicuous. Stop talking, Roel. They'll never know. Ah!
Grab someone, you're free to do as you like. Interrogate him, knock him out, kill him. Scratch that last one for now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Knock him out. Good. Extract the staff member.
Power of the walking box. You didn't see it coming.
Now for fist fight. Strike an adversary repeatedly to knock him out. He'll stay unconscious for longer than if you throw him.
Okay. Nope, that was wrong. Oh, we're strained again. Wait, didn't we do this already? Or is it punchy, punchy, punch?
Try it again.
This. Oh, punch!
Snake. Tried one more time.
Here we go.
Go on and extract him.
Here we go. Third time's the charm, apparently.
Starting to feel like yourself again? The rest will fall into place with some time in the field. Go ahead and call the chopper from your eye droid.
Okay.
Please select a landing zone.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
So surprised we got the S rank, but
On station at LZ.
let's get cleaned up. Got some blood on us there, you can see. Just a little blood. So let's see. Let's get washed real quick. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, just weird dream, eh? Hopefully not about flying. So let's check our stuff here as well.
Specify project.
No, we can't really do anything else. Alright, cool. Alright, see you boys later. Hold the fort for me. You're welcome, lads. You're welcome. Anytime. Anytime. I love you. Bye, boys. Them boys. So disciplined. There's a nasty hole forming on my palm. What? I was going straight through it. That's some weird ass dream, bruv.
Extraction arrived at Mother.
Yeah, caught me.
Development project has been added.
Okay, we got a whole lot of stuff now. Look at that. It's a gosh damn. It's a whole bunch of stuff we can develop. So this one's like the only one, or one of the only ones I know of that you don't get like a rank or anything. It's pretty much tutorial city. And all those actions cost money, like extraction and such. That's why we lost money there. But we got a shitload of money, as you can see. 150,000. No, 154,000 bones. Beautiful. That's all elementary as well. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright. So now we can start to... Oh, you got tapes, everyone. We've got tapes, dude. We've got tapes. And we've got dog tag emblem parts as well. What about them tapes? Most of the story is in the tapes, unfortunately. Yeah. They do it every start, every episode's like that. Like a television series type thing going on. Alright, here we go.
Boss, I know you haven't been back long, but I prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid.
Alright.
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission. We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal. If that means wet work, so be it. We're gonna have to get our hands dirty. I hope you're rested up, because we're not stopping. Not until the pain is gone. The future of Diamond Dogs is in your hands. We're counting on you, boss.
Alright, finally, I finished talking. Alright, it's important if you haven't played before though, so it's not, I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. There's a lot of chat in the beginning. I don't want to talk over it. Outfit change? I think we've got the same outfit on, haven't we? The same outfit? Is that the same outfit? The same outfit. We just had a wash, that's all, so there's no blood on us now. Scary Fox, the... Yeah, like I said, that was dropping the frame rate by about 20% or so, 30%. With the panda, not a fox, it's a panda. But I know it looks like a fox. But that was dropping the frame rate by about 30%, not 30%, 50%, sorry. Because it was dropping it from 60 to 30 frames per second, which is unacceptable, as you can imagine. So, it's gone. As powerful as my laptop is, it doesn't really like a whole bunch of stuff running in the background. So, literally all I do is record. The only thing I've got running on the laptop now is the voice, so I can do
cool shit like this. Oh yeah.
But otherwise, nothing else is running on there. Just recording and voice, and that's it. No pandas, no foxes, none of the sort. And the best thing about not using the camera is you can play games, commentate, do a performance, and be completely butt naked while doing it, which is great, you know. So you're watching someone broadcast and commentate on a game while completely, utterly butt naked. So yeah, just think on that before you decide to, you know, follow or anything like that. That's probably something you should consider. Yeah, no, I'm only joking. I'm not butt naked. Just half naked. Anyway, you execute someone in Skyrim. Oh, you mean like these slow-mo Fallout type death kill thing? They're pretty sweet. Just going over this real quickly as well, guys. So as I was saying in the first episode, we got the S rank. I was like, how did we get the S rank? That wasn't an S rank, but it was S rank. So shit. But you'll see these things here. We need to do without triggering reflex mode, and we need to complete it without allowing the man on fire to attack. This is the one that's the problem. This, not letting him attack once, very subjective as to when it counts as an attack. So it's kind of a bit goofy, and I have to check the internet to see what exactly it was that was counting. I don't know how I'm going to handle that one. It's a bit weird. And as you see, this one we just completed is 3 other side stuff. So we had to extract the commander from Whack Sin Barracks, complete the mission without being discovered by the skulls. That's going to be easy to do now. We can call in a chopper and extract the transport truck driver. Yeah, we can do that as well. It's pretty easy. It doesn't matter what rank you do it, because we already got the S rank. We can just do what we need to do. It's the High King mod. Alright, I see a mod. Okay. There's plenty of mods for that Skyrim, so I can dig it. Yeah, it's funny you were saying that, Specular, about the game mod thing. I did offer games to all my mods, including yourself, but I don't think you got the message. And it was only PC though, so you probably wouldn't have been able to take advantage. But I did offer all my my mods game as a thank you. So yeah. Anyway, So yeah, those are all pretty elementary. Yeah, you didn't get the messages. Yeah, don't worry about that. I'm just saying, just for information, I can dig what Mitch did, because I was of the same thinking. So, yeah, we don't have the PC. Yeah, I figured as much. I only got PC game keys, but he put out money for you, so he wins. He wins there, so I can't be that. That Mitch guy is a hero. I cannot be that. I can only afford Humble Bundle game keys. So we yeah, that's easy enough for us to do. The only thing is, time-wise, guys, I kind of was thinking of watching England, Belgium. What being English and all, you know. But let's play some tapes as well. Let's do tapes. Let's get through some tapes while I look at this stuff. There's about 23 of them. Jeez. Alright, let's do right there. We went through this one already. No, we did.
You were hospitalized in Decalia.
Yep, we did that one. I think.
He said I was in
I'm not
British
sure actually
military.
now. Can't play it. I'm not sure.
You were hospitalized in Decalia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction. You got moved from Cuba's Little America right into Cyprus's Little Britain. Why Decalia? The UK and the US remain close allies. The last place Cypher would think to look for you is inside their own system. That's what kept you safe in British military hospital for 9 years. The safest place from a whale is inside its own belly. You were a regular Geppetto. Well, it wasn't Pinocchio who led me out to safety. So who was that guy? Cypher went so far as to attack British territory, burning their own ally. That's how badly they wanted you dead.
Limitless specular. Alright, that is generous. Jeez. Yeah, that's pretty sweet, man. Just looking through the development stuff here, we've got loads of stuff that we can develop, or I say loads, but we can't develop them all at once. But we have the potential to do 1 or 2 or 3 of them. Smoke grenades sound good. Because of S ranks, obviously you don't want to be killing people, so stealth is like the order of the day. You can kill people on 2nd or 3rd runs once you got the S rank. But you know. Yeah, it's first mod, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You were the first mod for me on Mixer, but I can't do all that, buddy. Too broke for that at the moment. No 3 months of gold. Give you like 15-day trial or something, maybe. Smoke grenades would be good. Just check again. C4 not necessarily necessary at this point. I'll read some of the descriptions of the things that as we make them. So smoke grenade releases a smoke screen to obscure enemy visibility. Let's make that. Because why not? Needs a 4 R&D, which we have, and some common metal, which we have 5,866 of, and a bit of dollar. We're good. Yeah, Skyrim's a good game, man. Yeah, I suppose. It's a good game. No, there's nothing wrong in liking that, buddy. Anyway, the good news is, guys, has finished the work at the office for the week, so now we can get some longer streams going. Well, there's still the World Cup to contend with, though. Sauron's armor, I don't even know what that is, buddy. I've played about 20% of that game, so 20% probably. But I know it's a awesome armor with a name like that. Desert Fox, standard combat fatigues. We're on sandals, sort of blending it, making it harder. This could be useful for us as well. I don't think we're wearing that already. But yeah, we got it anyway. I don't know if we're wearing that. That's strange. When we got desert design for the box already. flare grenade, luminescent signal used to call and support helicopter specific location. Restricts mission completion to rank A or below and cannot be used during FOB missions. See, this is something you'd use when you've done your S rank already, type of thing. Lord of the Rings. Ah, I see. That's a mod again, yeah. I'm guessing. I don't think that's canon. Universal camo pattern. Shield. Again, that'll be combat based, really, though. So much things you can make in this game as well. It's crazy. C4, good for blowing things up. I mean, we'll have it in there as an option. We want to equip it. What does it take over? I don't know. Weather and infiltration suit designed to heat water, shock resistant also. Optimal body protection, noise dampening and souls eliminate the sound of footsteps. This uniform prevents your body heat being detected by MVG. Equipped enemies, night vision goggles, basically. Some of this is DLC stuff, so some of it will be potentially too cheaty to use. So at the early stage, maybe. Portable defense equipment that combines metal plate, armed weave. Head on the back can be raised L2. Only secondary weapons can be used while shield is raised. Again, that's if you're going in combat situations, which we're not necessarily doing at this point. Interesting though. Alright. That'll be enough for the moment, I guess. Yeah, this one's gonna be tough. Fire attack. So we need to do that at some point. And obviously we need to do these. Track the commander. Complete the mission without being seen by the scars. That's pretty easy. Because we can just call in the chopper. And be like, screw the scars. Somewhere else, I mean. It doesn't even trigger the event. And then extract the transport truck driver. Should be easy enough. If we go in without worrying about killing people, it becomes even more easy. Because again, we've secured the rank already. So we can do what we want, type of thing. I think we'll do that. And then I don't know. Kind of want to watch. I got actually thinking about it. Apart from the football anyway, I think I gotta eat anyway. So shit though, we got the S rank on that straight away. We're getting S's across the board, straight on first goal, which is kind of weird. But now we're in the game proper now, which is great. We'll be able to start getting some more potential companions and such as well. While I mentally mull things over, let's see if we can get some of the tapes out of the way while I do things. That would make sense. Get that story stuff going.
You're up. We're changing ships? We can't go sailing the Suez in a whaler.
The Suez Canal. When did they reopen it?
Not long after you were attacked. Once they finished sweeping it for mines after the Arab-Israeli conflict. Can you stand? We're going to transfer to a container ship for passage through the Suez. Our destination is Pakistan, Afghanistan's neighbor to the south. There we disembark and head via Peshawar to the Zero Line, the border. We'll travel to the Khyber Pass by road.
And then?
We continue on horseback. Afghanistan's main roads are under Soviet control. We'll need to go around them. It'll be all narrow, winding paths through the mountains. We'll do better on horseback. It's a local guerrilla tactic. They use the higher ridges to avoid air recons. Then they charge down the mountains for ambushes. the Soviets still haven't devised a counter-strategy. Our time frame is only half as much as we really need. It's gonna be a tough march.
Better horses than boats.
Well, it'll make for good physiotherapy. Take the time to get used to that new arm.
While the Soviets have indicated they are not participating in the Los Angeles Olympics, primarily because the United States has made no attempt to guarantee the safety of the Soviet Union's athletes, the United States is increasingly demonstrating the belief that the issue has nothing to do with its preparations, and in fact this is retaliation for the Western nations' boycott of the previous Moscow Olympics. That concludes today's news.
That's quite some news. The Soviet Union not attending the LA Olympics? Yeah. Andropov's death has changed some things. They're calling it revenge for the Western boycott of the Moscow Olympics.
Countries boycotted the Moscow Olympics?
Yes. In protest of the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan. Over 50 countries were absent. It's too bad I didn't get to see Yamashita's judo. When the 40th Army crossed the Amu River 4 years ago, détente went right out the window. The U.S. Congress chose not to ratify SALT II, and Reagan's hardline politics won him the presidency in a landslide. According to him, the Soviet Union's an evil empire.
The Second Cold War.
And there's been no end to regional conflicts and civil wars. Lebanon, the Falklands, Grenada, Iran, Iraq. The story never changes. Egypt and Israel did sign a peace treaty. But then the driving force on the Egyptian side, President Sadat, was assassinated afterward. Apparently his actions were considered a betrayal of his fellow Arabs.
Islamic extremists?
Yes. Fundamentalist extremists have been responsible for some bold acts of terrorism in recent years. We've had extremist students in Iran take U.S. embassy workers hostage, and suicide bombings in Lebanon. Over 300 foreign soldiers stationed there have been killed. The countries have yet to develop an effective means of dealing with terrorism. Afraid of losing their own men, they've pulled their forces out, handing private forces a golden opportunity.
Private forces?
Small armies with no national affiliation, working for the highest bidder. That's right, they got the idea from you. After Mother Base went down, they began spreading to meet the soaring demand. Miller's organization is just one of many PFs now. The entire world is after you. But at the same time, it needs you too. Miller told me about what happened in the Caribbean 9 years ago. You do remember Miller. You'd formed a private army with him. An army with no allegiance to a nation.
I remember, but...
I see. You're not sure what's fact and what's a fantasy caused by the coma. It's still all a mess, huh? All I can do is tell you the facts as they were told to me. I've gone easy on you up until now. But this is where the hard stuff begins. 1974, the year before you entered your coma. You were in Colombia, operating with a small unit of men. Basically mercenaries. Miller was among them. Miller was trying to find a way to turn his and your talents into a line of work. He was looking to start a business where you would fight on behalf of others around the world, those who needed military force. But the reality was, at that time, you didn't have enough gear to equip your own men. Then Miller came across this client. It was a huge job he was offering, but you had a shot at pulling it off. You accepted it and headed into Costa Rica. The client even threw in an offshore facility in the Caribbean. The Mother Base, that would be your new base of operations. Miller sure did have a head for business. As your mission went on, your unit grew and grew. More weapons, more money. Before you knew it, you were commanding 300 men. As the organization got bigger, your military powers swelled to match. It got so the international community couldn't afford to ignore you. You were just too damn successful for your own good. You, your men, had worn out your welcome. Everyone was out for you. East, West, First World, Third. It was only a matter of time before someone took you down. And that was XOF. Officially, they're an anti-terror unit under the CIA. In reality, they're Cypher's private strike force. They lured you to Cuba using Chico, the Nicaraguan revolutionary kid, and Paz, a mole who worked for Cypher as bait. While you were gone, XOF, posing as a nuclear inspection team, stormed Mother Base. At the same time, C4 they placed on the strut legs went off. The whole thing went down in minutes. XOF. Kisses and hugs followed by a big FU. All because of Miller's blind spot. A back door into Mother Base no one suspected. You remember a certain scientist? Huey was responsible for bringing the inspection team on board, giving the enemy a perfect opportunity to hit you at home. You were returning from Cuba when it happened. Mother Base came damn close to taking you with it into the Caribbean. Those of your men out on assignment returned right away. They refused to believe the wreckage in the water they found was Mother Base. But they checked the coordinates again and again, until reality finally settled in. You were supposed to die that day. That was XOF's primary objective. As far as most folks know, you did. The first doctor to see you wasn't even sure what he was looking at. Before they'd even finished operating, your men moved you to that hospital in Cyprus. It was a woman named Eva who arranged that. Rings a bell, huh? Most men in your condition would have been written off right from the start. But you survived. You went straight down to hell, and they pulled you out. Your eye wide open. Full venom. The days of naked Snake are long gone. Welcome back, Venom Snake. This world still needs you. Here, Snake, try this on.
A prosthetic arm.
Yeah, Miller was calling it the arm that wasn't there. The physiotherapy's going well. Your arm's bulked up enough for it to fit. There. Perfect. A little time with it, and it'll work better than the real thing. What do you think?
I can still feel my real arm.
Well, you better get used to this one quick. You have any pain?
Every now and then.
Where?
My fingertips. My left fingertips.
Sounds like phantom pain. Your brain still remembers your old hand.
Yeah.
What about your vision? Can you see okay?
Yeah, at the moment.
The shrapnel in your skull is pressing on your optic nerve. I'm told any hard impact could have an effect on your visual cortex.
Yeah, the doctor mentioned that.
Your brain might process visual information incorrectly. In other words, you could have hallucinations. You might see things that aren't there, or not see things as they really are. You experienced any of that?
I think so.
When?
Right after I wake up. Colors look faded.
Colors, huh? Well, that's not a major concern in and of itself, but it could mean the difference between life and death in the field. You'll need to watch out for that.
I will.
All right. You should continue your physio. We'll be arriving soon. It's the last chance you'll get.
Alrighty then. Oh, that's why I couldn't hear myself. I was like, I can't hear anything. Put the wireless on. Lurking, having fun. Good stuff, Jack. Glad to hear it, buddy. Right. I wish I want to go longer, but I kind of want to watch this football as well, guys. It's once every 4 years, man. I'm going to continue playing the tapes so we can get through them, listening to it as well at the same time, and then when we next play we can just go straight into the missions and just get the S ranks. Well, we've got the S ranks, but get the optionals done and get deeper into this thing. There's a lot to kind of get through, get some more development things going and all the rest of it. So let's continue with the next set of tapes. Other than that, yeah, sweet. This one's just a 1.
Ocelot. I hear they started calling you Shalashaska in Afghanistan. What's that about?
You know the term Sharashka? It's slang for a suspicious, hastily thrown together organization. The word became associated with a type of forced labor facility in the Soviet Gulag system. OKB scientists and engineers who'd been convicted of crimes were sent to a Sharashka for forced R&D. The Sharashkas were supervised by Lavrenti Beria of the NKVD, the secret police, under the official name 4th Special Department.
Forced research? That's not very different from what we do here.
Diamond Dogs is different. Everyone here believes in you.
Regardless of where they came from or why they're here, they revere you. And they're fighting because it was their choice.
And if it wasn't, they'd leave?
Who knows? That's our reality here, whether it's real or not. If there's another truth, I don't want to know it. All that matters is that's the concept that's taken shape in their heads. The traces of a group ideology, our superstructure, to put it in Marxist terms.
All right. Go on.
Right. So anyway, at some point the enemy started calling me Sharashka. This was after the war in Afghanistan broke out. While I was keeping an eye on you in that hospital, I was also heading up interrogations here. The men I broke gave up their comrades and families, everything they wanted to protect them most. No real cause for it. I just let myself get caught up in the old Russian pride. And suddenly I received the honor of becoming Special Interrogation Advisor to the forced labor camps. But the more men I interrogated, the more people saw me as just that, the interrogator. It helped cover my real objective of keeping you safe.
You went that far for me?
Far enough to keep you alive. I ended up being pretty well known among the Afghan guerrillas. Some of them would have seen me on the battlefield, and that's how I got the second half of the name. Shashka. It's a sword, a type of saber from the Caucasus. Russian dragoons and Cossacks carried them into battle. Now, the Russian Empire had a general by the name of Fyodor Arturovich Keller. His bravery earned him the nickname Russia's Greatest Shashka. Someone must have known about that, because somewhere along the line, Shashka got stuck on the end of Sharashka. The guerrillas were using the name amongst themselves, and by the time I got to hearing about it, pronunciation had wound up as Shalashashka.
So, half gulag, half hero sword. It was a perfect fit.
But you see how rumors and ideas about people can get out of hand fast. Once you create a character and put it out there in public mind, it warps and twists with every baseless rumor. And before you know it, all people see are phantoms. In my case, it works out just fine. I'm plenty used to working under aliases.
I can relate. So am I. Alright, next set. What?
So SALT 2 still hasn't gone into effect.
That treaty was drawn up to limit not just the size of the US and Soviet Union's nuclear arsenals, but also their delivery systems. The whole deal. Just when we thought all those years of negotiations had paid off, somebody decides to invade Afghanistan. The timing couldn't have been worse.
The president was in the middle of the SALT 2 talks back then.
You mean while you were busy trying to stop Peace Walker? I heard. President Ford was meeting with the General Secretary in Vladivostok. In his absence, the political brass in America detected what they didn't realize was false nuclear launch data from Peace Walker, and were on the verge of ordering a retaliatory nuclear strike.
Coleman's big idea? Humans are incapable of destroying themselves. Turns out he never knew what humans are capable of.
If that AI, I mean, the boss, hadn't found a way to stop the fake data transmission, they probably would have gone ahead with the launch.
Deterrence was revealed as the pipe dream it was.
All thanks to you. And her. The US-Soviet talks looked set to fall through. What happened in Nicaragua no doubt helped trigger a change of heart. But in the end...
The time's to find the politics. When you've grabbed their tail, they turn and bite your hand.
I first met you 20 years ago now. The place was Selenouyarsk in the Soviet Union. We were enemies. I was with the GRU. You were still fighting for America. 1964. Operation Snake Eater. Its objective? The assassination of the legendary soldier known as the Boss. When you returned home successful, they awarded you the title Big Boss. Your CO, Zero, sought to carry on the boss's will by covertly establishing his own organization. You knew the original members from Operation Snake Eater. From America, there was David O, or as he was to you, Major Zero. Donald Anderson, aka Sigint, Dr. Clark, who went by paramedic during the operation, and the fourth, you. From China, there was Eva, and me, Ocelot, from the Soviet Union. 6 in total. To us, government notions of friend and foe were meaningless. As were East and West, we joined forces by our will alone. Our objective was to fulfill the boss's dying wish, to make the world one. And to do it, Zero used the Philosopher's Legacy, the secret war fund you obtained during Operation Snake Eater. This organization would go on to become Cypher. I, on the other hand, was left with the problem. You only recovered half of the legacy. I had to locate the other half myself. When I found the funds, I passed them on to Zero, just as you wanted.
I still trusted him in those days.
We thought what he was doing was the boss's will, until he started that one project.
Les enfants terribles, Zero called it.
You parted ways, as did Eva, leaving only Anderson and Clark still with him. I maintained limited contact, although truth be told, we were just keeping tabs on one another. The reason was always you. After you returned to the Army and created Foxhound, you left America. For a time, even I'd lost track of you. I'd imagine Zero did too. You always were the best when it came to hide and seek. Zero created Cypher, an information network to tap into every corner of the globe. Woven together, Cypher's arteries make the world just one big organism. And that's not all. It also monitors the thorn in Zero's side. That's you, tracking your coordinates wherever you might go. The further you strayed from your roots, the larger Zero became. It's as if he was trying to close the gap between you. But before long, he disappeared from public life. Only a few people had direct contact with him. For a time, I was one of them. Then a year after you fell into your coma, he slipped out of sight entirely. Since then, nothing. No photos, no recordings, not even a reliable rumor as to his whereabouts. I tried every method I could think of, but Zero was gone. Freed of his control, his creation, his power continued to grow. Cypher is a great beast, and Zero was its spine. But even without him, it's endured, evolved. But now its body is rotting, riddled with parasites. Parasites like the ones who attacked you 9 years ago in the Caribbean, and then at the hospital. Cypher's Black Ops unit, XOF. They learned where you were, and came to wipe the slate clean.
Alright. Oh wait there, let me switch headphones a second, I can't hear. Can you guys hear that noise in the background? That, it's like a truck or something. Wait there. There we go, that's better. Sub-Specula, we're almost done, buddy. Story is important. And stuff. So, I can't talk over it. I can't do it! Once it's done, we'll never, ever have to do it again. Remember that thought. That warm, comforting thought that we only ever have to do this once. Ever. And any other time we ever do it will be completely optional. Nobody ever says hi to you. Don't worry, Menace, you know. It's the multi-streaming thing, Majiggy. Everyone's all over the place, so it's kind of like, I don't know what's going on. They're saying hi in spirit. Saying hi in spirit. And I don't imagine there's lots of people on the mix already there, fortunately. At the moment, anyway. So, inside, they're saying hi though. Honestly. In spirit. Alright. Afghanistan today. And then the Man on Fire. I think we did it already, but we're almost done. So this is just, you know, we have to carry on now. We have to carry on now. We can't stop now. We have to go on.
Christmas Eve, 1979. The Soviet Union rolled into Afghanistan. Muslims had revolted against the Soviet-friendly regime established the year before. The DRA forces could no longer contain it themselves, so the Soviets went in to intervene. The Afghan government was powerless and fraught with infighting. They lost the hearts and minds of the people, and that alarmed the Soviet leadership. With the Islamic Revolution happening in Iran,
The Soviets felt they had to act fast, or risk the spread of Islamic revivalism. A superpower, sending a motorized rifle division against men on horseback with antique rifles. Everyone thought it'd be over in an instant. Only it wasn't. Some Muslims made their fight a jihad, a holy war, and began a guerrilla campaign on all fronts. A war of attrition. These fighters call themselves Mujahideen. They're being supported by the West through Pakistan. That's why Miller was involved. He was training them near the Zero Line, sponsored by the CIA. The war has become a nightmare for the Soviet troops stationed here. They thought they'd be headed home in 6 months at the most. Then a year passed. 2 years. Now here we are 4 years on with no exit in sight. Afghanistan has become the Soviet Union's Vietnam. The Soviet troops on the ground want to go home, but at least they have homes to go back to. The Afghans have lost theirs. The Soviets destroy the kishlaks, villages, wherever they can. They burn down homes and fields, fill in wells, turn pastures into minefields. It's created a mass of refugees who fled to Pakistan. If the Mujahideen are fish swimming around the villages, the Soviets will go so far as to dry out their ocean. But this has had a big price. There's bitter resentment among the Afghans, and they're taking out their anger on the soldiers on the front lines. Among the Mujahideen are the Pashtun people. They're fiercely devoted to their code of Badal, or revenge. Soviets they've captured have had their hands, feet, and noses cut off before being left to die at the side of the road, just to show their comrades what they're capable of. Friendlies who come across them can do nothing but put them out of their misery. Then they burn down another village in retaliation. And the cycle of vengeance goes on.
Alrighty. Oh, wrong headphones. I think now I'm going to end up using my original headphones. It's not making a difference. I still seem to take one ear exposed. I'm not able to really hear myself talking and have both headphones on my head. I just can't do it. It just feels weird. Alright. And we this one? No, we didn't. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's the last one.
Snake, I wanted to ask you about the man on fire. What do you remember from the hospital? Anything we can use?
Well, he took off the moment the sprinklers started up.
Sprinklers? The fire system?
And when he got sprayed with water from the burst pipe, it slowed him down.
When we escaped on horseback, he wouldn't cross the river either.
And then it started to rain. And he disappeared.
Water against fire. Is it that simple? I mean, it makes sense. It's just hard to believe it would work on a guy like that.
Just ran to the kitchen for a biscuit. I was listening though. By the power of wireless. Alright, that's all then. The rest is music tracks, I think. This is movie tracks, aka copyright notice. So yeah. I'll just get them marked off. I'm not gonna go through all of them or nothing. I'm just gonna, because I don't want to get copyright notices. I don't need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 10 emails from YouTube telling me that someone's putting ads on my videos. We're all about story. Right, we got the story stuff out of the way. I decided I'm going to continue, guys. Actually, we're going to continue. Let's see if we can get at least one of these things cleared. But what I'm going to do, I think, that's loud. Put the right headphones on. What we're going to do is, we're going to. Don't think I should try this here. That's going to take some attempts, potentially. And that is a loud bike. Do this. Track the commander. Wipe assigned barracks. Complete without being discovered by the scars. We can do that as well. And extract the transport driver. But what we might do is go aggressive, because we don't need to worry about killing anyone. Because we've already got the S rank. And that's the beauty of it. And that's the gameplay loop. Get the S rank, then do the optional stuff and break the rules
Specify a project.
as much as you need to get the optional stuff done quick and easy. So I think we can do that pretty quick. So let's just see. I don't know, maybe a shotgun or something like that. Is that a Maggie? Not really. Suppose we could use the standard gun that we got. Maybe the shield will come in handy as well then. What's the difference between these shields? Let's see. Olive drab, man-pullable defense equipment that combines metal plating and aramid weave. Exceptionally bulletproof, carried on the back, and can be raised using the L2 button. This one's white painted. This one's gold plated. So that's what, vanity colors, I guess. Otherwise, all the same level and the same price. I don't know what the difference is. Look a bit nonetheless. 10,000 a piece. I guess this is some money to consider. I mean, realistically, we can do all these now and just have it ready. This is a shotgun, double-barreled hunting shotgun. Only has 2 shells, but it's powerful enough at close range to send an enemy flying. We'll make it, but we won't equip it just yet. Alright. What about a snipey? Rinov ICKX SR. Soviet 7.62mm sniper rifle. I feel like I should be saying it now anyways. Soviet 7.62mm sniper rifle. High precision rifle used extensively in this field since World War II. Spot action gives excellent accuracy, but also at a slow rate of fire. There you go. That sounds more epic. We'll have it. Don't know whether we'll equip it or not. I think we won't do. I think what I would prefer is like a pistol that's a silencer on it, but we don't think we're going to get that. Alright, I think that'll be good to start with anyway. Let's check the resources. We can sell some of these, but there's no point at this point just yet. Staff management, we're going to let Miller deal with all of that really. So we've got 3 in this support unit and quite a few in the research and development team. Or 19 looks like, maybe altogether. Personal, I'm not sure. That's fine. We've got an encyclopedia here as well. There's a bunch of animals, some we haven't discovered apparently. Remember, we've got the futon thing now, so we can start extracting things as well. Here we go. That's some big ass long ass description. Is this a legit thing then? Is it like legit plants, also known as Artemisia as absinthium, used since ancient times as an antiparasitic and to treat stomach conditions. It's also well known as the main ingredient of absinthe. It contains a chemical compound, tujon, which can have hallucinatory and aesthetic effects in high doses. Grows in sunny parts of green wasteland areas. Distributed widely through the northern hemisphere, including Afghanistan, but can also be found in some regions of Africa. Required for using the Phantom cigar. Sweet. Dude, I'm not going to read every single one of these descriptions though. But I will leave it on the screen long enough in case you want to. It's like legit plants and things. There's a lot of them. And it's the code name. I think we put this one so far as chick, right? Yeah. Highest is, I don't know, bat maybe? Animal wood soldiers who repeatedly completed missions with perfect stealth and no kills. Have we got these ones already? I don't know. We used handguns lethal to achieve great victories. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Alright. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this one here. Let's accept that mission. Let's get the awesome music going. And it's coming, I think. There we go. Oh yeah. Let's get the equipment sorted out right. We've got a shield, got a gun. That's good. Sleepy, good we need for the extractions. Smoke grenades, blade grenade, magazine, standard. Hand grenade as well. Looks good to me. Our box. Bear in mind as well that each thing you pick costs money to extract with sometimes. So watch out for the development costs, but generally speaking, money shouldn't be too much of a problem in this, in general. For the most part. No vehicles just yet. Right, Tiger Strike. Standard combat fatigue, Tiger Strike. We're on rocky surfaces to blend in, making it harder for enemies to spot you. Olive crab. Greenery. Make it harder for them to spot you in greenery. And this is the new one we made. We're on Sandal Sword, making it harder for the enemy to spot you. This thing is kind of sandy, this place. This will be better. So we're going to go with Desert Fox. There we go. And we've got no head options at the moment. It's fine. Be that way, game. And where's Diamond Horse? Guess he's automatically equipped, I guess. I think. Yeah. Let's go! And let's get this off the screen as well. There we go. So we're just getting 3 optional tasks to do. Get them done. And we'll see what happens. Shall we? Yeah. Why not? Let's keep it moving. Let's get them check marks checked. I think I might change my headphones back around to my standard. I don't know. Wait there. Let me do that. Let me do that. Oh shit! Ah. Oh, damn, my ears. That's what happens when you expose your mic to another mic recording thingy-majiggy without it being plugged into something. You destroy everyone's eardrums, including yours. Apologies. Jeez. Oh, my ears. Don't worry, guys. All part of the service. Let me put this out of the way. I'm getting rid of all these headsets. Well, one's a headphone, one's a headset. Let's move out of the way a second. I've got some room, less wires fiddling around all over the place. Let's plug this bad boy in. That's also connected to my TV, which will allow me to listen to things while multitasking, like exploring the toilet. I just missed some extra hours of work again, which is great. I can't hear anything. Oh, it's not plugged into the laptop. That would be a good idea. Here we go. Alright. Wow. Sounds really loud now. Really freaking loud. Right there. Oh, that'll be why. That's good. There we go. Beautiful. We're good to go. Let's do it! Remember guys, we can kill people. Because we've done the S rank already. We don't have to care about the penalising. All we have to do, get the side stuff done, and get out. That is all we need to do. Okay? Remember that now. We can skip this, we've seen it already.
Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north.
Let me skip this.
Check its location now. You can't have much.
Skip. And yeah. We don't have to worry about the speed as such. So it's going to be basically, if you kill people, obviously you don't have to worry about them being necessarily discovered. We're going to grab a diamond again.
The sheerest cliffs are climbable if there are cracks you can use as handholds.
We don't care about this because we had it already. Saka took over.
Keep an eye out for cracks.
Remember, we're just going for the optionals. Now, got the S rank. Now we're in second time around trying to get commander from the barracks, the guy from the truck, and complete the mission without being seen by the skulls. That's all we care about. We do need to go to the place where the do chills. Do chills? Not do chills, where the information will be. Do chills. What am I on about? What am I on about? I have no idea. I'm going the right way because I haven't marked it. I'm gonna go by memory.
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
I think we have fun. Over here, probably. Oh. Here it is, I think. Yeah, this is it. How about the flag? I think we actually might have a problem.
Can you see the village from there? Use the binoculars to recon the place.
We might have a problem with doing one of the thingies. I'm not sure, let's just see. Because we don't know who the guys that we need
Look
to
at where the
extract
enemies are
about
stationed.
the truck.
Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any
I can't remember
buildings
if we've
with
got a
tighter
limited amount of
security?
futons as well.
If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
We can also use the reflex thing as well now. So we can just, you know, it's not all stealth. It starts as stealth. Shit. It's not a good way to start though. I didn't want to start like this. That's not the guy we need. Screw him. This is not a good one. No, you know what? That's not good. Can't be too, I'm being too reckless. Checkpoint. Again, we got the S rank, so it's alright, but that's not what we want to be doing necessarily like that.
We don't know Miller's exact location, so you'll need to do a little intel gathering first. Take a look around Vialo Village.
Just trying to figure out how we know who the guy is that. What is the role again? I'm prone, ready weapon, tilt. Okay, let's see. Ah, there we go. So it's just pushing down on the stick while aiming. The left stick. So you can roll with it if you want. I'm trying to figure out how we figure out the guy that we need. How about the truck dude? He's gonna come in soon.
That's marking. Focus on a thread and it'll be marked automatically.
Shit.
You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map.
Only because we need some extractions that we can't just go around. Let's kill all these guys and make it even quicker. Not telling us anything as far as the first one. Guess what we could do is just extract all of it. That's one way of doing it. Because I think we're gonna have a problem with the damage at the moment. Oh, get on the ground, fool.
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
Jeez, 3 bullets wasted. Let's see if we can get this guy extracted. I've only got 12, so that's a problem.
Parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
Music playing, I mean, it might be a tape.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some
Obviously,
place
we
to
can't
drop
be
them out of
doors,
sight.
so. That's a truck. That's the guy we need.
Anyone else?
We've got to move. Damn it! Too much missing. Missing too much, I'm wasting too many shots here. And the suppression's dying on the thing as well. Should be the truck driver, hopefully. I don't think this guy matters. Here we go. That's one of the sides.
Alright, we'll bring him out.
We don't get seen. Shit.
Got him. Anyone else?
Running out of futons. Running out of guesses. The thing about extracting them as well is that you also don't have to worry about them.
Alright, we'll bring him out.
Thing is, we just don't know who the who's the guy here. Commander. I was a commander. Where would I be? I thought I heard music on these rooms as well. As well grab the stuff. As ever.
Materials are already processed.
Some upstairs as well, so I might as well grab those.
Why not start gathering?
Since we're here. Jump for the window, son. Ah!
Hey, that's...
Skip. We've seen it already.
So you picked up an intel file. Now we know where Miller is. I'm marking it on your iDroid.
That's got a silencer on it? Is that our gun? I think that's the, yeah. It's worse than ours. One has a silencer on it. This is the room. This is the room. Here we go. Here we go. Just don't know what its commander is.
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime.
Might be him, maybe. He doesn't look very commanderish, does he? Oh well, we'll see. Oh wait there, maybe this isn't the right place. Wait there.
Got him. Anyone else?
Wait there. Whack Cinder Barracks. Wait there. Ah! Wrong place. Right. I see, that's why we ain't gonna find him. Oh, wasting the futons, no. We need to get out of here now. Get out! Get our horse. Oh shit. Oh wow, I didn't even realise we captured it as well. Alright, we'll take that. Got the S rank, so it's all good. We can take the hits and everything else. No alarm raised. Nothing lost.
That's tarragon, a type of medicinal plant. It contains trace amounts of a benzodiazepine derivative that's the active ingredient in pentazimine.
Thank you for that riveting information there. Revolver.
Planning to walk the whole wilderness on foot? Use your horse.
I was about to do that, thank you. Where he be? Here he is. Oh, he must have knocked us over. Let's go! Triple time! Go, go, go! No, wait there. Wait there. Now, go, go, go! If we see any scumbags on the road, we'll just shoot them. Too high to jump. It seems. That squeeze through there. If we see any scumbags, we'll just shoot them like I said already. Got a checkpoint. It's good.
Boss, taking the scenic route? That's not the way to one day. Check its location on your iDroid.
Optional stuff, bro. Get off our back.
Anytime you need advice, just give me a call.
Roger, Dodger.
yourself.
Screw that. Yeah, we already know game. Thank you though. Need to get some wildlife as well going. Oops. Generally want to be avoiding the hold up. This one I had a bug. You guys hear a buck? And a growl? Can't see shit 'cause it's dark. Oh look, there we go. You sir, I'll go in as well. Yep, there we go. Yep. Thank you. Enough of that barking, sir. Don't have that here. Don't worry. I have a feeling he'll be back. At some point, possibly.
That's the Soviet Army's Wat-Sin barracks.
This is the place
Heavier
we
enemy
guys.
presence than back at Violo village.
Now we can go absolutely ham. The only reason we might not want to go ham is because of the backup, but as I said, time saving wise, might be a good idea. We just need to extract one guy. So we're gonna go ham. It's a shame I've only got this slot for that. Suppression's almost done on this, but it's alright. It's not secret squirrel time. Going hard. Well, let's see if it works. I don't know. We're gonna go in hard first. If it's too much heat, then we'll just try and sneak a little bit more. Gosh, that's full on. As long as it's not our guy, we can just do it messy. Just the alarm that we're gonna have to worry about, of course. Now suppressor's almost done as well, so I'm thinking maybe.
Black carrot. Something of an ancestor to the domestic carrot. It's also a favorite of wild animals.
Thinking maybe we try and break his neck, maybe. Sorry, bro. Or stab in the neck. That works as well. Get this switched off as well. Again, we're just trying to save some of the suppression on our thing. We already know this information. Game, thank you. But you know, it might go crazy. That's okay. Again, all good. At this point, we're just trying to save us some time. Oops. There we go. No, I want to pick the dude up. There we go. Might get seen here. Let's see. Alright. Could do with something. Oh shit. So I said we could do with some tranquilizer ammo, but I'll be able to find some soon enough, maybe. Come on. Once we've got the guy we need, we can use a bit more of the futons to collect more dudes before finishing off the final side thingy on the final bit, which is avoiding the skulls. Which again, originally I discovered this kind of by accident. Oh shit. Which is basically you don't need to actually sneak through there, you just pick a different spot to get pulled out. Then Ocelot gives you. You're good to go. This is going to be like a D or something, but again we got the S already, so for now, nothing. You don't gain anything. Shit. Don't gain anything doing it multiple times. Shit. And that suppression badly. Really bad.
Your suppressor's no longer effective. Bear in mind your weapon will be loud from now on.
I noticed. I'm also suppression. Combat status. Alright, let's go. About to go ham. This could go wrong now. Screw it. Mismatch. Just execute him. It's a good mix up from all the stealth as well, anyway. Dead or what? Oh, I'm reloading. I'll shoot him. That's how I reload, bro. Just gotta make sure this guy doesn't get killed in the extraction. Ow. Are they still shooting from the floor? Huh? You insist? Place. Yeah, it's just not the right place actually. A whole bunch of stuff in here from rightly as well. Oh, we've got a chopper. Jeez. Maybe I've made a mistake here. honestly. Certainly got enough ammo for them, but then the chopper. I remember that in the contract. Wait there. This is their alarm system, so I'm gonna blow it up. Okay. Sure, I should. Right. Haven't found our guy. We would be in here. Strange. Oh, hello. Taking that. I bet even like killed him as a spawn or something. Pretty sure he should have been in there. Huh. So confused. Hopefully I haven't killed him by accident. Not sure that's possible though. Chopper or whatever, that would cause problems otherwise. Problem is, where's our guy? I don't see him. Oh, hello. Oh, let me see that. Maybe he's... Oh jeez. Unless we can't get him yet, I don't know. I was pretty confident we'd get those all dusted off. Let's get some more gold and stuff. Diamonds and such.
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
Where is our guy?
Понял. Проверьте, но осторожно. Конец связи.
Yeah, not sure. It's not crossed off. Oh, wait there. Do you know what? I might have killed him by accident. Shit, I thought it was a hostage. It's the commander. He's probably dead. Probably dead. I screwed this up already. Oops. Commander. Yeah, he's probably dead. Big time mistake. What was that? A prisoner? Oh, shit.
Looks like the enemy's lost sight of you. They're gonna try to hunt you down.
Pretty bad mistake. Alright, we'll just grab whatever items we can find and just secure the rest of the things that we've accomplished, because we ain't gonna get the captain of that commando. I think we've shot him in the face. to take all their goods for investments. Till we catch them in the next run. It definitely makes this a lot harder than initially I put it down as, because ultimately you have to be careful who you kill. You can obviously kill the wrong dude, as we have potentially done here. That's why he's not showing up anyway. We slaughtered everyone here. This is their thing where they call for backup. Yeah, we know how to do it. We're already doing it. Doing that. We're just salty about killing the commander.
Either destroy that or turn it off to shut off all the lights and surveillance cameras in the outpost. But of course,
there's much point doing that.
Realize something's up. If you're gonna do it, be quick.
We'll have to change our loadout a bit next time we try and attempt this, because we can't kill the commander, as I said the last couple times. I think we have. Unless we're lucky and one of these are dead. Doesn't like commander to me.
We know where the target is. Head for one day.
Alright, so yeah, I screwed up a little. Well, a lot. Because we can't distract him. He's laying a pool of blood. We're gonna get 2 out of 3 optionals done here. Why the alarm stood on considering we blew up everything? To them sense. Alright then, let's go rescue Miller and complete this semi-completed thingy. Oops, wrong button. Got the extractions done. Leveled up on the support. Just messed up on the commander.
You're leaving the mission area. You're not giving up, are you?
No. Actually, though, you know what? I think it recounts to all of it. I know it might be a fail. Actually, I don't do that. I was thinking it might be still considered a success if we extract with what we've got, even though it wouldn't be the main mission. But I don't want to chance it actually. Then we'd have to do absolutely everything again, instead of just the one thing that one thing that's remaining. Screw them guys. Oh boy.
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake? Snake!
We know where the target is. Head for one day.
Bitch.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
Screw that for a laugh. Oh, England's gone down one. Oh, hello. Bitch! That's 2 for D-Dog. D-Dog? D-Horse. Oh shit, no, I'm gonna do the same thing again, let's not die again. Right, so be careful about that. This horse will take crazy jumps if you let him. You gotta actually ride that. That was a quite nice goal as well. Ain't gonna lie. Northern Cabal. Whoa, I didn't realize it was that close. Alright, this is going to be pretty quick as well, because, you know, we just need to secure things now. We're not going for S rank, but we already got it, which is beautiful. This is where we can go proper ham as well. Kinda. 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 Use the reflex as well. That saves time as well. That's what we're gonna do here. Ain't got too many futons, so.
That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller.
Okay, we messed up on one thing, but you know, it's alright. It happens.
You've secured the target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location with
Shit. That's not good. That's not good though. That's not good. We'll get the shield out again. Now you do the shield. Okay, that wouldn't help anyway to put the sleeping thingy on. How do you use it anyway? I don't see it. What the hell? Come on. This guy killed instead.
This is Pequod, on station at LZ. Cover fire, in hot.
Right. Where's the horse? There he is. What the hell was that? More time thinking. Alright, screw that. For a laugh. Also, as well, getting damage on your horse like that is not good because it drops the affinity rating.
You've secured the target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location on your iDroid.
Let's change that. So we can easily get the thingy. Why not pick somewhere so hot though? Oh, shit. Alright. Where is safe? Without drama. There. Shit. So what we're trying to do the first time.
You look well.
Oh gosh, I can't shoot from there though.
So heavy anymore, right?
Arriving shortly at LZ.
What's just gonna get killed again? No, no, no. I want to do that. I want to get the diamond. Got the diamond. This ain't gonna work. I don't think we'll get mortared now.
Cover fire, in hot.
Oh, get on. Alright. A very messy way of doing it.
No targets remaining. Ending attack run and we'll stand by at LZ.
See if we can
This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
come here instead. Save us some time. If it works now that we've already pulled it out, though.
Штаб, это КП. Поднялся огонь. Открыли огонь в ответ. Мы потеряли врага. Враг все еще прячется поблизости.
Yeah, it's coming.
Соблюдайте осторожность.
This is a very messy way of doing this, but we've got two of the optionals done. This bike whatever is making some noise out there. Jeez.
Something I want to show you.
This is Pequod. Approaching position.
This is how you get like the airframe.
This is Pequod. I have arrived at marker.
I get the optional things done.
Cover fire. In hot.
What? Cover fire for what?
Target acquired.
In hot.
In hot.
Come back. Isn't that to pick us up? Why is it shooting? Is that what I just did? I ask for cover support or did I ask for pickup?
Watch out,
I don't know. Wait, let me check that. I didn't read it properly, I guess. Point support. Oh, right. Fire support. That's not what we want at all. At all. We want pickup.
This is Pequod. No targets remaining. Ending attack.
All right. Put Miller in. That's a type of medicinal plant.
I know.
Bring it back to base. Sure to be useful sometime.
Alright. There you go, see? We just didn't get the commander guy, so we need to do that now. Get the commander dude. Get commander B. Bang with that one. Oh, we got a whole bunch of other stuff, including a sheep and a friendly friend. A little puppy.
Departing.
I'm guessing that's going to be like an F or whatever's the lowest rating on that one. Which again doesn't matter at this point.
Instruction.
Not terrible. Getting up that bond as well. Right, we don't care about that though. Just getting the optionals done. And we made a shitload of money as well, which is great. Terrorism's gone up. We'll skip this. If we can. And these are the guys we extracted. Grey Salamander. He speaks Russian. This guy's German, troublemaker, and unsanitary. Oh, he doesn't like to clean up. Volunteer, apparently. Lonely Osprey, surgeon, Lithuanian. Armored moth, diplomat, Afrikaan. He's causes trouble. This one is English speaking, hiss and husky. Cannibal bat even, volunteer. Troublemaker again. Counselor, Espanol, unwell. That's the new guys. Some extracted, some volunteers. And a few other ones. Doom Roach, Iron Ball, Howling Eagle, Boss Harrier, Seething Bat, Brutal Moose.
Prolonged time in the field is bad for the body and mind. I think it's time you took a break. Do it for me. Come back to Mother Base ASAP.
I guess that's an order.
We're headed for the Seychelles. That's where our new home is now.
Oh wait, have we seen? I remember him saying that, so.
That was some up.
I don't even remember him saying that bit. That's what I thought was something else, but maybe it's a repeat dialogue. Probably is. Thank God for the power of skipping. Stuff you already see. You'll be amazed how many games still don't let you skip things. It's crazy. Although, this loading speed might as well bloody washed again.
Edie, come back!
There he is.
This is the dog you brought back. Bit of a troublemaker. Not sure about the breed, though.
Seems
like
get
bigger?
No?
Uh-huh. Like this.
For timber.
You know, I can look after him. He's still a pup,
liquor.
so he doesn't listen. I have a feeling someday he'll be useful. I suspect you discovered a real diamond in the rough. The little polish, I'd say we got a true diamond dog on our hands.
DD, right? Hostile at raising hounds. Fine.
It was almost like Lion King there. Awesome. Let's get washed.
Welcome back, boss.
If the morale of the base staff increases, this will raise staff abilities above their inherent level. Turning frequently to other bases is a good way to raise staff morale. Makes sense. Get up and thank me.
Thanks for that, boss. Thanks for that, boss.
Have a good day, boss.
You're welcome, boys. Carry on.
Boss.
Lovely.
Let us know if you need supplies.
Boss.
So that's that one we screwed up. We've got to do still. Shame. We could have that nailed. View the iDroid's help menu. If you, oh gosh, that's a bike. It's loud as well. You give the functions and features available in iDroid's menus by pressing the touchpad left side. It'd be hard to tell what was new. I think it was the sheep we got, right? I don't know. Might be this. Got some new cassette tapes. Looks like. I think they're music ones though. AKA copyright notice bay. Yeah, them in the environment and such. Okay. So it's got one more thing on that one. As you can see, 5 or 6. Extract the commander, which we shot in the face by accident. Damn right, it's cute.
Man, I want to pet him.
Yeah, just once.
I want to touch his pot hearts.
Yeah, just... Wait, what?
You don't want to touch him too?
No, that, never really occurred to me.
You don't know the awesomeness of a puppy's paw pads?
I guess not. But yeah, I bet they would feel nice.
Right?
This guy isn't always missing, man. What's wrong with this dude? Doesn't know about the paw pads. Come on now. Come on now, dude. You must know about the pleasures of the paw pads now. If you don't know that, sir, I don't know what you've been doing. It's pleasure in them paw pads. Alright. So yeah, it's just that one. Well, and that one as well, obviously. Is this completed? Oh yeah, that was the training. So that one's done as well. It's literally down. And this one, that one. So the first part's easy enough because you can just turn off reflex mode, and that stops you triggering it in the first place. It's the stopping the men firing that is really funky. That one. You literally have to look on the guide for it. On knowing exactly when it registers as him shooting or not. I mean. Alright, time for me to eat though, guys. We screwed up on the
Boss, got time to train
the last one, but yeah, always got time to train for you, sir. That's too got up too quickly. What? That's better. Now you can get up. How do you feel, sir?
Thanks for that, boss. Good to see you, boss.
Anytime. How about you, sir? You look fresher than a baby's butt. Toughen up, sir.
Boss, we don't have enough medicinal plants. Thank you, boss.
Alright. Carry on. Carry on, soldier. Let's get back in the chopper and then we'll finish off this one. There. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of stuff next time around. A whole bunch of stuff. Is that what I want to do? I was trying to get the chopper in there. Well, let's get that one finished next time around. I think we need to get the chopper first, yeah. Get to the chopper.
Roger.
Maybe change the way around.
Shortly at LZ.
Actually, anything that would help us get that area done more quickly.
This is Pequod on station at LZ.
We want that. Capture some animals and shit. This needs an area of operations enables human capture of small, mid-sized animals. Support unit plans extraction of captured animals. There you go. We want that. I'll add it in there. Oh, why not? Oh, because we're not in the chopper. Don't go, chopper. Where is it then? Taking its time, isn't it? Let's take damage from that. Alright. And the cage, there we go. Here we go.
Gaining altitude.
Rest we're okay with for the moment. Nothing really stealth helpful, so yeah. Capture thingy is the best one we could be using now. Capture some animals now. Alright.
By connecting your iDroid to the onboard computer, you turn the chopper into your own Aerial Command Center, or ACC. Some elements of staff assignment and R&D of weapons and items can only be performed from there. Take as long as you need to consider all your options.
Oh, don't worry. We will. Alright. Daily bonus received. Okay. Rewards. MB points. I think that's the online thing. Purchase waters. Reduce development time and speed up dispatch missions. I think that's online stuff. I think the MB coins thing. Yeah, I know. Some plants. Alright, so we did that. So next time around, guys, we're going to be trying to get this dude without shooting him in the face this time. And then we'll probably attempt to get those two out of the way, and then we can move on to a new mission. Because that's the flow of the game. One more optional and then we're good. We'll just get it geared up. And the equipment's fine. Not much else we can do. Where's our cage though? don't see our cage. There it is. Beautiful. Alright. Did I take it off again? Oh, God. Alright. Good. So we're set for next time, guys. Let's commence. And that's a ominous subscription name. Slow-mo is not necessary? Yeah. Depends how many people you have in your chat at some point. Sometimes people spam it as well. Those lines of text. So I kind of think it's helpful on occasion. Thank you for the sub though, if it's because of content as opposed to looking to be subbed. So let load up, and then we can be ready for next time we're playing this one, and I can it's the right episode, yeah. Then I can eat some food, and you guys can do something similar, maybe.
Hira Miller is being held in. You can't have much.
Alright, it's saved. We're good. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go eat some food now, and maybe I'll be back on later today. If not, then definitely tomorrow. Well, I'll never say definitely actually, because I've got to prioritize paid work. So maybe, if not later today, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, that's a better thing to say. Gotta protect myself. Gotta protect myself legally speaking. So yeah. Alright guys, thank you. We almost got it nailed. We've got one more thing to do on there, but we'll see. Play with pure stealth. I already played stealth on the first one, buddy. I got the S. Got the S ranks. We're doing good. And we'll do what's necessary to get what we need to get. That's how we do. Stealth when stealth's required. And hamming in combat madness when it's necessary. Which we can do for this one because we only need to collect that optional dude. So, except for we just gotta make sure we don't shoot him in the face this time. That's always a good thing. Just gotta extract that Weiss in barracks dude. That'll be next time when we're playing this one, guys. Thank you much as ever. And I'll catch you. Whenever I catch you, just put the notifications on, you'll know. Best thing to do, man. Works for me. Cheers. I've got 2 previews of the same game. Yeah, I just noticed that. I'm impressed that they're in sync, but that's highly inefficient, I'd say. Let's see. OBS freaks out as I try to select another file. There we go. Fix for next time. Alright, thanks guys. Cheers.